For some reason, mental health is considered as such a huge deal. Like, it's like a mental health issue is the worst thing, or like a huge thing. And what's also so strange is that everybody takes it to their ego. Like, it's so, it's taken so personally. Like, your mental health isn't just about one aspect of your life, it becomes your entire personality. If you are going through a difficult time, if you're going through a little bit of a depressive state, or maybe you have anxiety issues, or maybe stress management issues, or emotional regulation issues, and suppose you're going for counseling or therapy, somehow that ends up becoming your entire personality, or people make it your entire personality. And what's worse is that that's not the case at all. That's far from how it should be. But what's even more interesting is that we ourselves look at it as that. Everything that we're doing ends up becoming a part of the the lack within our mental health. And of course, it sort of also has a logic behind it, considering mental health is a holistic and dynamic process, and it does have far reaching consequences in our entire life, in all the aspects of our life. But that doesn't mean that there cannot be any boundaries, or that it has to be a label on who we are. Like physical health, mental health is just an aspect of our life and existence. It's not who we are, it's just a part of who we are. And I think realizing that and consciously practicing that within the way that we think, within the way that we speak, is important, because more often than not, it's our minds that have this limited or narrowed mindset that reflects into our speech or dialogue, and then it has a huge impact or implication on another person. And we never know who needs what and who is going through what. And to have, said something, or, you know, done something that ends up affecting them in a way that's irreversible, I think should have some sort of, responsibility attached to it. Like, you should be at least in some ways accountable for your actions, even if you feel like, oh, I didn't know and it wasn't my fault. But that's what responsible human beings are supposed to do, who are empathetic and who are wise and knowledgeable, who can regulate their emotions well and can observe people in a way that they can understand their emotions and feel what they are feeling, be empathetic about it. That's what responsible human beings are supposed to do. That's what high EQ essentially is understanding the things that cannot always be said. And of course, there's not a black or white situation over there. Like, you cannot always, have to know what others are thinking or knowing before even they say it. That's also unreasonable. But there should be a middle ground where you